It's important to remember that there's a significant difference between an individual accepting Shabbat and the community accepting Shabbat. So if the community accepts Shabbat, for example, at the time that they say Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, at the time they say that chapter in Psalms, which we say before we daven Mariv, Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, and somebody in that community accepted Shabbat earlier for some reason or other. So it's important to remember that whether we're talking about a woman who accepted the Shabbat when she lit the candles, or another person, any person, accepting the Shabbat at any other time before the designated time, before Bein Hashmashot, then those people who themselves have accepted Shabbat are allowed to say to another Jew who has not yet accepted the Shabbat, please do this for me. And this would be even a prohibition from the Torah. So that it is possible for me, if I've accepted Shabbat, to say to you, if you have not accepted Shabbat yet, light this fire for me, light the candle, take care of things that I haven't taken care of, because we know that there is on Shabbat a prohibition midrabanan of amiro la'akum. We can't tell a non-Jew to do for us what we cannot do for ourselves. However, there is no prohibition against telling a Jew to do something for me that I can't do, but that he can do. So we remember again, if you've accepted Shabbat early, there's still a bit of time until Shkiat HaChamau, until the community accepts Shabbat. You can speak to another person in the community who has not yet accepted the Shabbat and ask them to do a Melacha, a real labor on Shabbat for your benefit. And so this distinction between telling a Jew who is permitted to do the work, to do work for me, and telling on Shabbat a non-Jew who is not, who is always permitted. Non-Jew has nothing to do with the Shabbat, but the Chachamim instituted that I should not use this kind of leeway to make things easier for me, but I should consider the Shabbat and think about it in time and not allow my needs to be serviced by the non-Jew in this case. There's this difference. On Shabbat, I can't even ask a non-Jew to help me with my particular needs. Erev Shabbat, if I happen to have called in the Shabbat early, I can ask another Jew who has not yet made the Shabbat to help me out in a particular matter, even if it implies doing something that is forbidden by the Torah on Shabbat.